So we've had loads of questions recently about the cost of living in Thailand.
Yeah, and there's been a couple of new people on the channel as well, and some of our existing subscribers don't necessarily know what our gig is. And so we travel full-time, or we work remotely full-time, and so we base ourselves in the country for a while, and this is about the cost of living in Thailand. We've been here for 2 months now.
2 months, yeah.
And like Stacey says, we get loads of questions, so we just thought, just put it all out there based on what our monthly expenses are. There's loads of videos online that go into like heaps of detail. So this is pretty top line, but it covers off all of our different categories and how much we spend, plus that magical number, how much does it cost for 2 people
to live. It even surprised us.
Yeah, it was actually way cheaper than what even we thought, so we were like, tick. I'm the one that tracks all of these numbers, so Stacey's leaving this next bit for me. I've been looking at it heaps recently because we have just planned out where we're going to next, which is central Vietnam, to a place that I've been to before, which is called Hoi An. It's this cute place. It's actually a UNESCO heritage site. There's heaps of culture there, and we've found this villa out in the rice paddies that just looks sick. And I'm super excited to go, get some drone footage and just film it. But anyway, Thailand, what's that magical number? For 2 people to live in Chiang Mai, or just Thailand in general, this is our number, is 40,000 baht per month, which is $1,200 US or 1,600 New Zealand dollars. We're not cheapskates with our money either. We eat out probably 70% of the time. We go out and we drink with friends, and we have nights out, we go to the movies. We sort of buy the things that we need when we need them, and we do activities, and we have weekends, and we live a normal lifestyle. It just is that cheap to live in a place like Thailand. I'm not going to make it seem like this is some slick presentation. I've literally got all the numbers sitting there on a computer in front of me. So our accommodation per month is 18,000 baht. It's a sick place. We've done a video on it previously, so you're welcome to go and watch that. In terms of eating out, 7,000 baht. That's going to restaurants, whether that's breakfast, lunch, dinner, ice cream, snacks, whatever. Transport to and from various places around the city is 360 baht. Entertainment, which for the most part is going to the movies, is 760 baht. We both have gym memberships, which is 1,100 per month each, so 2,200 baht. Groceries average around 5,400, and that's for things just like breakfast cereals and instant coffee, bits and pieces like that. Drinking water, 150 baht. Our phone plans is 1,000 baht in total. That gives us, we don't really know, but more than enough data every month. There's calls there if we want it. Haircut, that's 300 baht per time, which for me is pretty much once per month. Having coffee out, we don't really do it too often, but we do enjoy sort of going out for a coffee. There's a cool culture here as well, and that's 600 baht per month. I also buy protein powder in bulk, which when I average it out comes to 1,300 baht per month. Electric bill averages 850 baht, which is it's like 20 something dollars per month for electricity to live in the apartment. It's actually ridiculous. And then the water utilities cost on top of that is only 150 baht, so like $4. And the final category that we started tracking is actually alcohol. It is something that a lot of people that live in Thailand and so on don't embrace, because it can get your costs up quite quickly. For us, we're not big drinkers, but we definitely have nights out and we celebrate with friends, or we go out for occasions if we're going to watch rugby or whatever. So for us, we spend about 2,000 baht. Actually, one thing that's not in that is visa runs, and that does vary country to country. In Thailand, you can pretty much stay 3 months, but that does require you to get a visa in the first place and then do a visa extension. There's heaps of information on that stuff online. I'm not going to go into that. That does sit on top of those costs, but either way, we're super stoked with that price. Like, that is really cheap for 2 people to live, and we're happy. We live great lives. We're constantly smiling and appreciative for what we have, and we show that in the videos, hopefully. Anyway, speaking of, we're going to go and do something a little bit more fun now. We've been thinking about doing this little challenge. There's an arcade down the road, which has got all sorts of games and everything we've heard. It's super cheap, and we're going to go and do a best of 5 series and see who comes out on top. Stacey's actually an absolute whiz on air hockey, so if it's there, I'm 100% losing that, but we'll see. said we're going to do a best out of 5 series.
Ooh, yeah.
We'll pick 5 different games.
And I'll win 5 games, and you'll win no games.
As long as there's no ehekoi. Actually, this is great. Don't know how legal that is.
Star Wars.
Star Wars. I think that's 1-0 to me. I've definitely got the reach factor, which helps in this one. I don't know if you can hear, there's karaoke everywhere. It's so good. Yeah, we're gonna go pick a second game and we'll see if Stacey can get that one.
Of course I can.
It's your game. So what's happening?
Everybody's my game.
Yeah.
That's what I was going to do.
So
I'm very mad about it, but
it's 2-0.
I want to do another game.
One more game. Wow, our game got cut short a little bit because they were closing.
Otherwise I would have won.
It would have been a big comeback on the cards if that was going to happen.
Whatever. What was the score in the end?
It was 2-1.
2-1.
2-1, so
Big comeback.
to me, of course. Anyway, if you have any questions about the cost of living stuff, feel free to ask down below. Otherwise, we'll see you next time. Bye.